All right, in this video, we are going to learn the neck wrap. Neck wrap looks like this. Pretty simple maneuver, but deceptively complicated when it comes to learning the balance of the rifle. And this one is great because it opens the doors to using other parts of the body to meaningfully manipulate the rifle and move it in different ways. So we're going to start from right shoulder arms, and what's going to effectively happen is we are going to change the balance point up, in, and sideways. We're going to give the rifle sideways momentum, and we're going to allow the barrel to drop on top of the other shoulder. Now, how does this happen? First and foremost, we can't start from regulation right shoulder. In the opening moments of doing the neck wrap, very smoothly and slightly, we need to move the trigger guard up the shoulder by bending the elbow and pulling the hand up, and we also need to guide the rifle closer to our neck. At the same time, we need to use an outboard turn of the wrist to align the rifle on its side. So really what we have is like this really janky right shoulder arms. It's way too high, way too close and on the side of our rifle, because we're going to use gravity to help us. We're going to apply outward pressure, kind of like we were doing a waterfall or a backdrop, but instead of just stopping here, we're going to follow through such that, see how the barrel of my rifle is above my shoulder at an angle, such that when I push, I can feel the sling on my neck, and when I release, the rifle flops onto my outboard shoulder. Now, when most people try this, something happens. And that thing usually is, it doesn't get to that shoulder and it drops down the back and awkwardly kind of spins and we have to walk away from it. If that's the case, we can absolutely do that. Just walk out of the path of the rifle and avoid having it hit your legs or your feet. But if we do this right and we lift up and twist in and we get it nice and high on the inside area of our neck with an angle, when we give it that outward push, just a little bit of momentum this way, what should happen is the rifle should naturally drop. Here, we're going to try to grasp the rifle, not just on top, but over on the far side. And we're going to try to bring the rifle down by our side to start off with. And that's going to allow us to learn to keep the elbow up and not just take it here and flip down, but to really involve a different grip coming around, which means that the smoothness of the rifle coming around the neck is not compromised. So, once again, we scrunch up, we go in, we turn sideways, we make contact with the inside of our neck, and we give it an outward push with the hand, which allows the rifle to rock up and settle down onto our shoulder. That motion right there is absolutely key. We have to find that place where the rifle rocks down onto our shoulder and doesn't just move 100% laterally across. Moving laterally means any bit of drop is going to put the barrel under the shoulder, behind the shoulder, and therefore not around the neck. So making sure that that angle is there is absolutely crucial. Watching from this side, we can do that all in one movement. So we bring it up, turn to the side, release. We're looking and grabbing the top of that rifle over here and pulling it down by our side to finish off. So once again, we have up and in and turn, release, grab the top, and pull down. And that, friends, is our neck wrap spin.